Hello again, friends. I am taking a break out of my thrilling Saturday night to bring you peak cozy vibes and a story from what by now I hope is your favorite, or else you have egregiously bad taste, Some by David Eagleman. Shall we? We shall. I'm going to do it either way. This is a video that's been recorded. You cannot stop me. All right, here we go. This one's called Rains. First, you notice there are many blunders. The good are going to hell and the bad to heaven. Sound familiar? When you approach the woman at the front desk to inquire, you find she is recalcitrant and insolent. She tells you to go to line number 7, where you will fill out a complaint form and turn it in to desk number 32. As you wait in line and strike up a conversation with the woman behind you, you discover that the afterlife was long ago given over to committees. It turns out that power was wrested from God near the beginning when he began to lose control of the workload. Humans began doing whatever they liked. Adultery flourished, crime materialized and escalated. God realized that he had no concept of the skills required to run an organization of this magnitude. Does that also sound familiar to you? All right, back to your scheduled programming. Because of the excessive procreation of his humans, the population was doubling at a blinding rate, and the managerial load for hereafter became staggering. A file had to be kept on every individual planet-wide with constant updating of new sins and good deeds. God tried taking care of all this himself, pushing through pencils so fast they smoked. Compounding the workload was the fact that God, in his big-heartedness, had also established pleasant afterlives for every animal. He grew exhausted but stated resolutely that he would not degrade his promises of afterlife. He would not abandon a single baby, a single animal, a single insect. He would not downsize. He had made his promises and intended to keep them. The angels who had supported God in the beginning watched with concern as it seemed the whole operation might slip out of his control. They began to sow the seeds of discord, introducing the idea that God would never have gotten where he was without them. As the system grew progressively disorganized, they hatched plans for their own rise to authority. As humans invented better technologies, the angels progressively took advantage of these to automate the process. By the 1970s, they were zipping through uncountable piles of punch cards. By the 1990s, they had reduced the operation to a warehouse of computers. At the turn of the millennium, they had constructed a sophisticated intranet by which they could track in real time the disposition of all souls. God developed a reputation of being old school, and the reins of power became increasingly slippery in his uneasy grasp. Very few people visit him anymore. He finds himself lonely and misunderstood. He often invites over men like Martin Luther King Jr. and Mahatma Gandhi, and together they sit on the porch, drinking tea and lamenting about movements that sweep over the tops of their founders. Timely, prescient, another win for David Eagleman. If you like this story, there are more in the past and also the future. And that's all I got. That's all I got. Have a day, have a night. Whenever you're watching this, have a that time.